get them A-goals. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah.
It's fine. Okay. Alright, I got the dance for you, Mom. I got the dance. I gotta get this right. Alright, last time.
Trap, money, penny. This shit got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you.
Hey guys, it's the Diaries. We're back with another of a mother, of a father, of a mother. We're back.
Alright, so today we are doing crazy things said about us. We got 3 things each. You got 3 things? I only got 2.
I only have 2 because I forgot.
I forgot my last one. You got yours?
I remember.
I got all 3.
I remember 1. That's okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Craziest thing someone said to me was that I look like Tokyo Vanity.
I remember that one.
Yeah, my mom, she told me, I didn't know who she was talking about. I thought she was talking about the girl the woman who always have her like boobs out, like she's comfortable. I mean, she's a plus size woman, but it's like she walks around naked in her robes with the long nails and her sunglasses.
Oh,
and she always
yeah. I don't know her name. And she always got sunglasses on.
Yeah, she be using her hand. We gonna remember her. I'm gonna figure out her name, but I thought she was thinking about her because I got that a lot too. But she was like, no, Tokyo Vanity, you don't know a girl to love from hip hop. I was like,
you want to watch that?
Yes. So I was just like, oh my god. So that's one thing, the Tokyo Vanity one. But I don't see the resemblance though. Probably if I put some makeup on, probably. No, still.
You had a whole face of makeup on. You look like Ayana to me. Ayana.
Oh.
Okay, so my number 1 is this boy said I was stalking him.
Oh yeah.
So I used to work at Six Flags America. Why am I smiling so much? I used to work at Six Flags America, and the employee entrance and exit is in Mardi Gras. He worked in Mardi Gras, so I had to always go that way. And he was in charge of my best friend. And it was winter time, and she always wanted me to stay with her. She was cold. Nobody wanted to play her game because it's cold, and et cetera, et cetera. So I always stayed with her, and he was in charge of her. And he thought I was stalking him. Never that. Unless it's Chris Brown. Or Diggy's son. Diggy's son. You know Diggy's son? You want to see him?
Yeah.
He's handsome.
Also, him.
That's my type, ain't it? It is my type.
It is. Alright, so another one I have, I'm starting to remember some. I was at the gas station. I was getting some money so I could get my tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Ew. Tatty game. Oh, that was great. But I was going to the gas station get some money, and on my way out, it was this guy. He stopped me. He asked for my number and blah blah blah. He was just like, I'm gonna call you later, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine, okay. So I didn't really expect him to call me. So I get home and he calls me, and he was like, why didn't you answer your phone? And I was just like, what you mean why I answered my phone? I was like, my phone was on Do Not Disturb. He was like, why your phone on Do Not Disturb? What was you doing? Who was you with? And I was just like, hold up. First of all, I just met you. So don't even go there with the who you with. Okay, you is not my man's. Okay, I am single and ready to mingle. And yeah. So that's when he said something. He tried to change the subject and was like, oh, how old are you? And I was just like, I'm my age. And he was like, listen here, we ain't got all that time for that small like that. Sorry for cursing, but that's what he said. He really said we ain't got time for all that smart shiz. And I was just like, okay, that don't mean anything. You still like trying to make it seem like I'm about to jump at your feet. Like, no. And then that's when he was like, he said something, and what threw me off was he was like, oh, you don't know who I am, I just came out of jail. And that just cut me off completely. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you just coming from jail, you threatening me, you may know where I do. And which it was just like, we are not about to do that. Like, nuh-uh. I was just like, yeah, okay. And I hung up the phone so quick. Like, I was so scared. I had to call my diary and tell her what happened, because
we was together.
No, it was when I was home. I went home.
Oh yeah. You did go home when,
and it was just so crazy. It was just like, oh my god, like. So, lesson of the day, never give your number to anybody.
I don't know why she decided to do it that day. Like,
I always tell
she
them
always say no. She always say no, I'm not
interested.
And that day she decides to give her number out.
I was being nice. I thought maybe this is a chance for me to find my future husband, but not at no freaking gas station, no. So, no. It will never happen again. I would not at no 7-Eleven, gas station, no Walmart, no grocery store, no none of that.
Okay, so my second thing is this girl that my diary actually is not cool with was creeping. We was taking a picture. The phone was like this. Reality. We was taking a picture because we went to the same school. It was the second day of school. First day, second day. I think it was the second day. Or the third day, because I'm pretty sure wasn't we always having to go to, it was 10th grade, we always had to go to those classrooms to get our schedule, and you was always with me. So I think it was the third day of school, and we was taking a picture. It was me, some other people, her, and she was sitting there looking at me through the phone. We took 3 pictures on my phone, and she was like, Kayla, you are really pretty. That's not weird, but the way that kind of happened was kind of weird. Like, why are you staring at me through the phone? Why are you just realizing it through the phone? What's she looking at?
I don't know.
She was just like, you really pretty. I never noticed. I was like, oh, thank you. I look like my mom.
At least she gave credit when it was due. I don't know my third one. Like,
I don't remember your third one either.
Oh, I have a third one. It was recently when I was at a party.
That wasn't crazy. It was crazy. The situation itself was crazy.
What?
Are you talking about with the boy?
And he screamed at me?
Yeah.
And told me I better not drink?
Yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't, it was like the situation was crazy, but I want to say that thing he said was crazy. Just like mine. Where the situation was just weird, but it wasn't a weird type of thing. All right, go ahead.
Okay, well, I felt like what he said was crazy because he didn't, from his point of view, he didn't have to address me in that way. He could have addressed it in a whole...
You didn't tell him what happened?
Different... I know, I'm about to. In a whole different situation. So, basically, I was at a party with my sister and my cousin, and we was outside. And this guy came up with a bottle. He was like, oh, y'all want some? Well, no, actually, my cousin asked if she could have some. And I was just like, what is it? And she was like, oh, it's this type of blah, blah, blah. And she was like, it tastes good. And I was just like, oh, okay. That's fine. She was like, my cousin drank it. And then my sister drank some. And they gave me the bottle. And I wasn't really about to drink something. But I was like, all right, let me just taste it. So I was about to, like, I was like my head was back about to, and this tall, dark-skinned, ugly freaking guy. I didn't cuss you like that. Ugly freaking guy. He came up to me. He did come up to me. He was actually behind my cousin, and he was tall too and loud. And he was like, "Oh, you better not drink that, this and that. You better not drink that in front of my party, or don't make me come back out here again." And I'm just like, hold up. What you mean don't make you come back out here again? Because what is you feeling to do? So I'm like, I think he playing. I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm about to drink. He was like,
you stopped yourself the first time, but then stopped yourself the second time.
He was like, I'm not playing, and this and that, and I was just like, okay, I'm not playing either. Like, leave me alone. But I ain't drank it because I didn't want to know I didn't want to see myself fighting with a boy. I think fighting a boy is very childish, and no boy should even fight a female in the first place. So for him to step up to me like that, it was a kind of disrespectful from my point of view, and he could have addressed it in another situation. He could be like, hey y'all, I don't want y'all drinking this, blah blah blah. But no, I just felt like him coming aggressive. Like, if y'all seen his eyes, like his eyes was like wide. It was like this wide. And I was just like, boy, if you don't get your hamster eyes looking Negro butt out of my face, I can't jump. I cannot jump.
I can't either. So when I said that one jump to your cousin, I was dying. I felt like queen.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, this really just said that.
Yes. I'm on fire. It's like, no. But that's the third crazy thing that happened to me. It may not be the wildest thing said to me, but it was, the situation, like you said, was crazy.
Okay, so my third thing was, I was told that I'll be a good housewife by multiple people. One time every year. Like, this is like an ongoing type of situation. My friend that I used to be real close to, I used to call him my twin, he said why they say that. And he's like, you clean up, you know how to cook, you take care of your animals like they babies, so they know you know how to take care of a baby, etc., etc., etc. And I was just like, oh, okay. That was one of them. So I guess I'll be a good housewife to a rich nigga.
Oh, okay.
Basketball,
You
football.
gotta be rich. You gotta play ball.
I don't want him to play TV. I said play TV. I don't want him to be on TV. I mean, of course, basketball will be on TV and football will. But I don't want them to be famous because of TV. I don't want an actor.
I don't care who you are, as long as you love me for me and we are happy and we have lots of kids. Only want 3.
I just decided that.
You just did? I thought you said you wanted 1.
I know. She's
gonna have a daughter first.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna have a boy.
So if you plan to have kids with my lovely diary, just make sure that it's a female first.
No, it's a boy. I'm gonna look at your family history.
Oh my god.
My nana didn't have no girls, and my dad had a whole bunch of girls. So
exactly. So I want you.
So you gotta have a whole bunch of girls. So I know you're gonna have a boy. Okay.
Alright, y'all. Well, that's the end of the video. The craziest things or the craziest situations that happened in our lives. We hope you guys enjoy. I hope you like, share, comment, and be friendly.
And subscribe.
Yes, subscribe down below. Alright, y'all. We see y'all.
We pulled up in that ooh la la, then backed out in that oh my god. Don't want no drama, ma. Don't want no drama, ma.